Ladies and gentlemen, it's Fatal J.
Fatal J.
Oh, my man's got a Superman. He's got a Superman t-shirt.
I just want to say something real quick. I don't know. I don't want to rush anything. Pause. But I've been asking the fellas, how do they feel about a certain trailer? And I feel like I've been getting the bat flick treatment. Why did you say that name?
Nah, it's not that.
All right.
Okay.
All
I'm
right,
just saying people was mad silent.
I put some things in the chat. I did.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. So
wait, Abel, that's what you meant when you wrote that. I don't know, man. Was that what you was referring to?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I have some opinions.
I'll be completely transparent. I still haven't watched it yet today.
You still haven't seen it?
No. Okay, well, okay.
When we do our reaction to it after the podcast, it's going to be my actual first reaction to it.
Okay.
I'll kind of like I'll shut myself up. Actually, you know what? I'll let you guys.
I'm looking at Leo. I'm looking at Big Chase. They faces, man. They just telling me everything.
Here's what I'm.
Poker face.
Why gotta be me for?
Here's what I'm gonna say in like a very broad statement. I feel like I wanted to be completely blown away, and I wasn't completely blown away.
Okay, that's fair.
There were definitely some good things. Like I think the action in this movie is going to be solid. I didn't particularly like how the kaiju looked. I don't know. It was just me. I don't know. I expected Crypto to be more of a like. This is so like a lab, like a
lab,
a bigger dog, like not like like he's like a terrier, right, or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm like being so nitpicky right now, and I understand that, and like I just don't vibe with the suit. I can't wrap my head around it. I know it's classic and it's comic book accurate and like I don't know. There's just some things that I'm just not vibing with it yet. I gotta like
what the hell is even that?
What the hell is even that? Like he
what
the
hell is even that?
The first thing I thought of was Simple Jack, and that's terrible. That I should not have. He put the picture up.
Damn.
But like I'm so glad we're getting a Green Lantern, but like, you know, we could have picked a different one, right? We probably could have picked a different one. I thought Hawkgirl looked good. I thought Mr. Terrific. I think that's where our juice is right there. I think Mr. Terrific is gonna be sick.
I hope they do my boy right though, because he
looked
dirty.
good.
They did him dirty in the X-Men movie. What was his name?
Darwin in X-Men First Class. He's supposed to adapt to everything, and then he gets taken out with that little ball blast.
Yeah.
Babe,
which, by the way, yeah,
that up. I'm still mad about that. All these years later.
Apparently, a big part of the plot that makes me happy because I thought he looked awesome, and he does. This guy does need redemption. Jesus Christ, he does. After
he
that,
does. I said the same thing.
That's funny that you said that. Yeah.
All right. So this is my short, fat guy in the black shirt. Take over. We have okay, so the beginning of the trailer is okay, the first thing I said, who going on and whoop your ass again? As soon as he fell out the sky.
First of all, why did he get the Yamcha treatment?
That's
like
Yamcha.
Literally the first thing I see of Superman, he's in the Yamcha pose in the snow.
When he got beat down by the Saiyans, the Saiyan men, the little green dudes.
Yeah. Dude, and I was like, okay. So we starting off with drama. All right, good. All right. So you got me. Then he whistles. Then we get the funny Crypto dog running from the thing. I'm sorry, Crypto was. I love that dog. I thought he was going to be a German Shepherd, but we got the goofy Crypto, which is more funnier. So that's the part that's scaring me off the bat.
Yeah,
because that Crypto is more of a comic relief kind of dog. My Crypto is a serious motherfucker, will blast you with laser beams from his eyes and bite you in your ass when you fucking act up. So that's one part that scared me. I did like the trailer. I'm not gonna front. The trailer did look decent and good. Mr. Terrific looked fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
What about
Hawkgirl? You think
I like how she looked too. Yep.
Hawkgirl looked great.
Yeah.
I did some research on the Green Lantern. He did have that fucking mullet.
It was
haircut.
kind of
that was the bowl cut. The bowl
He
cut.
always had
totally
that cut.
comic accurate, 100%.
No, there's
Yeah,
another
okay.
version of that same character with the buzz cut high and tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a higher cut.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
glad
it's a
y'all
higher
let me
cut.
know.
But in the comic books that he's going for, that's what he's going for.
Everybody overlooked this part too. That weird looking dude, that monster looking dude.
Metaphisto?
Metamorpho.
Metamorpho.
Yeah.
So everybody did look over him, but it did look good too. He did wear the prosthetics. The trailer is not bad. It's not. I'm not gonna trash it, but I did get a lot of trailer. You're giving me all. You're giving me all.
Actually,
you gave me all the juice.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think it wasn't because
how much you want to bet we got all the juice right there?
No.
I highly doubt it.
How much you want to bet we got all the juice?
There's no way.
It wasn't even a lot of dialogue. One thing I did like about the trailer,
I don't need dialogue. I just need pictures.
And this is when I was, because this is actually when I was telling Chase earlier today, which is why I wanted to come up here. The one thing that really stuck out to me was the first person that you see Superman save in the trailer is a little girl.
That was
the first
tight.
That was and tight. I don't know if y'all saw it, but the effect that they use, that shadow effect when he comes in and it's like multiples of him because to show how fast he's moving, I like that.
That was dope,
like that,
bro.
and how he grabbed it and it shows how. And then what another thing I said, the kids in the trailer, because it was two kids. The other kid who was raising up the Superman flag, he's the first person in the trailer to say Superman. Mm-hmm. No one else says Superman. He's the first person to say Superman, and then everyone else. If you listen in the background with the music, you hear people saying Superman, Superman.
That's the
Superman.
only dialogue you hear in the trailer is Superman. Besides Superman actually saying "Take me home," all you hear if you go back and watch the trailer, all you hear is Superman. I love when the little black boy, he was like literally praying for Superman to show up.
He was on and like literally closing his eyes, like hoping Superman would come. And I thought it was very interesting too in the crowd when he's walking into the building. The guy throws the can at the back of his head.
Yeah, bro, that made me feel something for Superman. And going back to the beat up scene, we never seen Superman tore up like that. The only time we seen Superman tore up like that is in Death of Superman. Yeah. And it made me already feel something.
Batman going on and whooped his ass. Man, come on now, Tori, don't lie.
That was Fatal J.
Right, you should drink that.
Really should.
So by Doomsday, he got his ass whooped by fucking Batman.
But that's what I'm saying.
But one thing I also like too was the scene where they're showing him walking through the crowd as Clark Kent and how he towers everybody. Like everyone's shorter than he's tall and swole. Like and I like that also too. He's wearing the big bag. I said, did you get that from the Steve Harvey collection? That big baggy suit.
Victoria, when he has that Clark Kent look.
And hunched over and walking hunched over the posture.
You can't relate
I like that.
They look totally different from each other.
Yeah, like when he's Superman, he's standing tall and showing his back, arms out. When he's Clark Kent, he's hunched over and I like that. I like how they had his posture.
At first, when I saw his hair, I didn't like it, but when he actually was in the Daily Planet, it looked a lot better. So I was okay.
You know why a lot of people hated it? Because they saw that pre-production. The baggy suit, the nasty looking hair, but they really cleaned it up for this trailer. You can tell.
And wait, let me ask you a question too, because I might be wrong. So when they released the teaser poster, wasn't there a different song than the guitar riff, like old John Williams? There was, right? Yeah. They should have used that song from the teaser poster because, like, I and this is another thing, I didn't gel with the guitar riff of like the John Williams. Like, it just didn't. I don't know.
Too new agey.
I don't know. It was just I just didn't vibe with it as much as I thought I was going to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, fellas.
I'm not gonna say it was trash. Like we've all seen worse trailers. Let's be completely honest.
Fellas, y'all gonna clown me when I heard that John Williams. Your boy got it to his feels a little bit.
Dude, it's a classic.
It was a lot of people that did. So I don't even.
I got in my feels,
it's a classic.
Man. All right, so listen.
It's hard to mess with a classic.
Let's listen. So. I of all people give DC a lot of shit on this platform, so we know how I feel. It's not that I hate them; I just know that they can do better. So yes, I'm going to start out with the good. Like I wasn't mad at the trailer. It was obviously just a teaser. I like the fact that they are including more characters. Mr. Terrific's in there, Hawk Girl's in there. I was looking earlier. So where the guy is reading the newspaper is Grodd on the newspaper.
I peeped that too. It's Grodd.
Grodd
Yeah.
in the newspaper.
Yeah.
So the idea that they're including more characters is excellent and whatnot. Now, I'll be honest, I'm still not crazy about Superman. I'm not crazy about what he looks like. I hate Crypto. Sorry. Crypto for me is that lab, that white lab. He's sleek. He fits. This other thing, I know this is marketing for the kids. I'm not mad at it. I just don't like it. The action scenes I was glad to see Superman not doing this on the speed thing and all of that.
That's Crypto.
Yeah, that's Crypto. That's the Crypto.
And that's right from the comic that he based this movie on.
Right. But I mean, listen, it's still early. I'm gonna reserve judgment. I'm not necessarily completely sold because they still have to tell this story and it still has to be a great movie. And I need to see more of this freaking trailer as it comes out, obviously the movie, but it's not bad. It's not bad.
He should not have put out another trailer until 2 months before the movie.
But I will say this: I did like the yellow S on the cape. I thought that was great.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
And I'm glad they brought the trunks back. But like just the suit overall, just like it's just not. I don't know what it is.
I got a theory on the suit. We all know Superman is gonna be public domain real soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they trying to copyright logos and all that type of stuff. That's why we got Absolute Superman now looking the way he looking. Absolute Batman looking the way he looking. Because it's supposed to go into the public domain. Even if you go look at that, it's an animation out there. My Adventures of Superman, that S looks different. I think they're getting ready for that big change that's coming up. Because you're gonna have motherfuckers using Superman left and right.
They sure are.
Because they're going to have the rights to it. You know, the rights to do whatever they want to do with that logo. So they're trying to stand out and be different from the other ones.
Yeah, but
that's my theory.
When he was walking through the crowd and the guy hits him with the can, was that the same suit? Because that looked more like the man.
It was more beat up. That's what it is. It probably was after a fight or something like that.
Okay,
I think
beat up. The Man of Steel suit for a minute.
I realized it was two characters that in the movie that we did not see in this trailer, and I looked at it to make sure I did not miss them, and they really weren't there. The two characters was Perry White and Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the two characters.
Is Supergirl supposed to be in it?
Yes.
Toria, this is what I'm wondering. Hold on, wait. Who was the woman in that red dress?
Yo, who was the blonde? And who was that? Who was that?
Oh, you're talking about the Daily Planet? I don't know who that was.
I freeze framed that.
They said who it was.
I don't know who that. And the thing is, when you look at her like that, I'm like, she stands out so much that I'm wondering if she's supposed to be important, because you can't tell me she's a background character. Because I think the guy that was standing next to her with the glasses, I think that was Jimmy Olsen.
That's Jimmy Olsen.
It's Jimmy Olsen, and that's probably Metamorpho.
Cat Grant.
Can we pull that up, sir? You know, just for observational reasons. You know,
they're saying she's Cat Grant.
Who is that? She's famous.
It's a fantastic question.
Real quick, while he looking it up, my theory with the because I'm not really digging it either with the crypto. James Gunn wants everybody to see this. So the only reason why I think crypto is looking the way he looked is for the kids, for the women. Oh, he's so cute. You know, that's that so cute. That's that Grogu factor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But the thing is,
the baby group.
I'm gonna
baby Grogu. Yeah,
there she is.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna
yes, sir,
nitpick a little bit. I'm gonna nitpick a little bit. His spit curl is not spit curling for me. Sorry.
Oh yeah. I mean,
but spit curl is not spit curling for me.
But props for trying though, because I'm gonna give it to Gunn. Superman, Batman forever. I love Marvel too, but I always been a DC head first.
Right.
This trailer is comic book accurate, man. It's comic book accurate as it can get, and I mean, so many Easter eggs in this joint, and he following the Superman checklist, saving children, being a hero, and then I love the different aspect, like when y'all keep bringing up the dude throwing the can. You know, as much as you try to save the world, you're gonna have haters out there.
Yep.
You know, oh, what is he doing? He flying in the air, he could kill us. You know, so I think this is gonna be real, like an emotional roller coaster ride.
I just hope he doesn't throw the kitchen sink at it and it turns out to be a shitty ass.
Here's what I think is gonna happen, because a lot of people, this was like a lot of people's thing with Man of Steel. They loved Cavill as Superman, but like they thought the writing wasn't that great. I think we're gonna have an opposite effect here, where I think the story and the movie will end up being like a great story and writing and movie, and like people might not jive with Corn, whatever his name is.
David Corn Sweat.
Yeah.
But fun fact, real quick, Corn Sweat was one of the original picks to be in Man of Steel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was one of the original.
And that's why when I was looking at the trailer, in some angles he looks just like Henry Cavill. Like in some angles they look like they could be twins. Like I was like, at first I was looking at it like, am I looking at Henry Cavill or am I looking at it? The merch, get that merch ready.
Gotta be marketing all the time. No, I mean, listen, yeah, they look, you know, from an angle, but if you put them next to each other,
dude, nah, you got Timu real.
But I don't. But wait, hold up. I don't know if y'all seen like the pictures when David Corn Sweat was preparing for this role. This dude is
jacked.
Yes,
he can be as jacked as he fucking want to. Have you seen Henry Cavill?
Come on now.
I'm not saying that Henry Cavill isn't. I'm just saying y'all making it seem like he a twig.
All right, Leo,
come on now.
I love Cavill as much as the next man. Cavill will forever be one of my main Superman, but Cavill, that hairline is going bad. Every movie is going bad.
All right.
I will say this:
my man gonna need a wig by time.
When you making a remake of a remake of a remake,
of a remake.
Come on, and then you trying to replace the original Superman.
This is all I'm saying, Abel. I don't know if you're controlling the DJ stuff, but look up the movie where Cavill got the flat top and tell me if the hairline is still popping.
Are you talking about that Argyle movie?
Yeah, my man got the Magneto going on.
That's another movie.
It's funny you say that because he did have that guy from Street Fighter.
Yeah. He did.
He did have a guy. That's a whole different movie, prosthetics and all kinds. God,
here's the thing, though.
That was a.
Here's the thing, though. For me, Superman's success for me, it obviously is based on the character and the writing and what James Gunn has done. But I think the difference here has to be the pace of the story. One thing that I did not like about Man of Steel was that everything's just kind of like set up, and it's just like, okay, and then this, like. The action in this movie, the storytelling, the movements in this has to move. A lot of these superhero movies are suffering because it's taking too long to get to the point. And that just says that you didn't do enough writing. There's not enough dialogue. There's not enough actual story. People want to get into the story and not be taken out. And it's got to move at a great pace. If they do that, they got to win here.
One thing that go ahead, Torrin, go ahead.
Well, Chase, I'm sure you'll be happy to know this. You got your wish. Is not an origin story,
right?
And that's one thing. And that's one thing you said. Yeah. And James Gunn came out and he confirmed it.
He already said it's not, Leo.
I was gonna
origin story.
I was gonna say, like, Gunn specifically said this movie starts with an action scene.
Why
like,
you
with
think
Superman?
It's not an origin story?
So,
well, he said it's not an origin story. He said Superman already exists.
Why do you think it's not an origin story?
It's going to be exactly like Batman was. We're going to be like year 2 Superman. Like that's what it's going to be.
Why do you think you're not answering the question? Why do you think it's not an origin story?
Because we said so.
Because we don't need one.
Yeah, I think people
tired we don't need one.
People tired.
Thank you. It's already been done.
Yeah, we don't.
That's why he's throwing the kitchen sink at it. He's trying to do Spider-Man from the Spider-Verse, whatever the fuck you guys love that movie, whatever, with Doctor Strange. He's trying to do the same thing. Let me put some new bad guys finally, and then let me see how everybody takes it. Let me put Mr. Terrific, because there got to be a black Spider-Man somewhere. So let me put that. So we did. Everybody loved in Black Adam. Everybody liked Hawkman. Hey, let me put Hawkgirl in it.
Listen, if you ever say something bad about William Dafoe as Green Goblin again, we're gonna have fucking problems.
What? Hold on. He said something bad about
Nah,
William Dafoe.
he just said we brought back old villains. That's because nobody can replace William Dafoe's Green Goblin. God damn it.
Speaking of villains, we didn't talk about Nicholas Hoult being Lex Luthor.
Yeah, I actually like his look.
But he got to kill it though, Abel. He has to.
Nah,
dude.
he'll be good.
After
He'll be way better than Jesse Eisenberg.
I was just about to say Jesse
He'll be
Eisenberger
good.
was literally he was talking about how he thinks that movie really set back his career a little.
He said it ruined his career. He said it ruined his career, and
He was trash.
and I believe it because that was terrible.
He was trash.
He was the Riddler and Joker instead of Lex Luthor in that movie, man.
And the thing is also with
terrible.
you guys think that you didn't see a lot. I thought I saw a lot. I saw too much.
Well, I will say this.
I don't need to see Hawkgirl. I don't need to see you making a movie about Superman. We already know this is the second year of Superman, so we already know he's going to be hated. And we already know that his articles of the Daily Planet, and James Gunn already said that he's going to be more focusing on his life in the Daily Planet. So I don't want to see Clark Kent.
Leo,
I'm not here for Clark Kent.
I was wondering, speaking of the Daily Planet, did anyone notice that the Daily Planet's logo looks like the top of the Golden Globe statue?
It looked tight.
It looks. It does. If you look at the Golden Globe statue, the Daily Planet looks just like that. I was saying to myself, that's exactly what it looks like.
And I don't know if you got. Well, I'm not being disrespectful, but hey, you guys seen the animated Superman? I think what James Gunn is doing with this is going to be timeless. So when you look at the people, you're not going to be able to tell what year is this. You got some people dressed up like they in the 70s. Then you got people pulling out cell phones, and I think that's
cell phones.
Yeah. So I think that's perfect.
But
the way it has a timeless thing going on.
But doesn't that kind of tie into what he wants to do? Because he said the animation and the live action is going to be like 1-to-1 almost. So that's kind of why he probably did it that way too.
Yeah.
Like Creature Commandos is supposed to be in line with his Superman and anything he does live action as well. Mm-hmm. So like if that's the case, then he kind of has to make all his shit happen.
Yeah.
Which I understand.
Because that's the same thing that Marvel did with What If. Marvel's What If is canon to Marvel.
Canon to I guess they did say it's canon.
Leo, to answer your question, this is the reason why I think Gunn is putting those characters in there. Okay, we all seen all the Christopher Reeves movies. We saw Superman Returns. We saw Man of Steel. How many villains did we see besides Lex Luthor and the Kryptonians? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I think Gunn is just trying to be different. That's just my perspective.
He needs to be different. That's the only reason why I gave this trailer a good look. Because he's putting something different in it.
Yeah,
right.
That's why I feel, okay, this trailer is good. It is good.
He's a dig into that archive.
Yeah,
see who I can pull out and throw into this.
He's gonna try to dig into the archive. Now land the story.
Fellas, I do believe this.
That's what's gonna catch everything. That's
real quick.
If he lands a story, he has a banger.
I'll say this too, fellas, real quick. If Gunn don't kill this, we'll never see a Superman solo movie again.
Nope.
Ever.
Nope. Not one time.
We'll never see it again.
I predict that the first official trailer is going to drop at the Super Bowl. Only because it has the word super in it.
Wait, side note, just quick side note. Did everyone see Marvel's petty ass put like an official Fantastic Four photo out?
Did they? Nah. I think
I saw it.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Kevin's middle name is Petty. It's Kevin Petty Feige, bro. My man don't give up. I'm so cute, bro. Listen, I literally just put a notepad. I put up a notepad on here while I'm keeping track. So I just want to let you guys know. Can't say people aren't interested. 12 hours ago, this teaser trailer came out. 16 million views.
Wow.
I'm
60 million?
16 million
16 million.
That's still a lot of people. That's a lot. I'm gonna see what Fantastic Four does when it comes out. So I'm gonna see what Fantastic Four does when it comes out.
And it's crazy because the DC YouTube channel doesn't even have 5 million subscribers.
Doesn't have 5 million subs.
So when you think about the ratio of that, it's crazy.
Yeah. No, you know what I'm gonna. This is the notes that you have to keep, Aaron. Mm-hmm. How many people go watch it?
Oh no! You know what though? This is me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really do think that Superman has the potential to make more money than Fantastic Four.
I think it's.
I really do.
People are gonna come out in droves. People are gonna come out in droves to see
Leo, It's not a Fantastic Four thing. It's the fact that Superman is more of a household name at this point than the Fantastic.
Aaron, Leo, you didn't catch what Leo was saying because I'm a DC head.
Yeah.
And the word on the street for DC heads, we don't show up to our.
You don't show up to the movies.
Y'all
You
show up to the
don't.
movies, man.
You don't. I'm sorry, you don't.
We don't show up.
And this is going to be huge. And y'all, I don't think people understand how huge these two releases are because they're both coming out in the same month. When has that ever happened? Ever where you have two big giant comic conglomerates have two big movies come out at the same, not the same time, but in the same 2 weeks apart. Because I think Fantastic Four comes out like the last Friday, and then I think Superman comes out like the second Friday. So it's going to be huge. July is going to be huge.
It's going to be a fun summer.
It's December 19th, 2024. Mark this one down. Ready? They're gonna break a record, and we're gonna have two superhero movies hit $1 billion in the same month.
I think so too.
I guarantee you, Fantastic Four and Superman both make
possible.
I guarantee you both make $1 billion.
I think they will too.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's depending how much James Gunn pays those critics.
I'm telling you, bro. People are gonna go see Superman. People are gonna go see Superman.
I'm sorry. The man said fucking Flash was the best superhero movie ever seen. And these critics love that.
Not one lie told.
No, we're not believing it. And I'll be honest. I think that it's kind of a mistake that we don't get Hawk Girl and Mr. Terrific and Grodd and all the other people before the Superman movie comes out. Even if
nobody knows these motherfuckers.
Nobody knows these characters.
And the thing is, people don't like to use that thing that I like to call.
Yeah, and people don't like to read the books.
What's a book?
So I think that kind of hurts them a little bit. Obviously, they're counting on the fact that Superman is Superman. He's a flagship, and so that people will come out. But I think that introducing the audiences to these other characters puts you that much more ahead of the game by the time the Superman movie comes out. This is what Marvel did with the Avengers when we got Iron Man and all of that before the Avengers movie dropped.
The only person we didn't get from that team was Black Widow and Hawkeye.
But also, here's another thing though. You have to remember, James Gunn is desperately not trying to be Marvel.
To be Marvel,
he said it. He's trying to more be like Star Wars.
Listen,
like where it's like a linear story in the same universe, but it's over time. Yeah. Listen, that's what he's doing. He doesn't want to be Marvel.
Here's the thing: Popeyes is not trying to be KFC, but you still got to make chicken. You got to batter it. You got to fry it, man. And you got to season them all.
He's trying to pave his own path, and the problem is, like us, the consumers are trained because of Marvel.
Look at it. Yeah.
Okay, I go to a Marvel movie. It's building to an overarching story that necessarily doesn't involve this movie and other movies. And I have to stay after for post-credit scenes and like all these things. Like they've trained us to be this person.
And also, the problem is that Marvel has built their franchise.
Right.
We don't have it elsewhere.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's what's going to kill James Gunn because everybody's going to compare it to elsewhere.
The closest thing you got to
elsewhere is Ben Affleck Daredevil.
What If, which is canon to Marvel, so it's not even an elsewhere.
Hey, but to go back to Abel's original point, though, I really do believe Gunn is trying his best to be different because look at what this motherfreaker did yesterday. He told us what time the trailer is dropping. When do we ever get that? As much as we all do reactions. We don't know when these trailers is dropping, bro.
That's
he
a
said,
fact.
He said be ready for 8 o'clock because that's when the trailer is dropping.
But you know what it would have been better?
He did that on purpose so he can get the hype up. That's what he did that on purpose.
You know what would have been better? If he didn't restrict the shit on fucking YouTube.
That's true, bro. Because he got me. He
gets everyone. They get
Disney
everyone.
let you free promote their fucking shit all day, and you get to monetize it.
Yeah, he should have pulled a Kendrick Lamar and just let everybody.
I was just getting ready to say. I was just going to say that.
Right there. You should have just.
Well,
as his first feature film, I would have let everybody have it for free. Do what the fuck you want with it. Don't give me the good, the bad, and the good. You give me the good and the bad, either way, like Easy E said,
publicity,
bad promotion is still fucking promotion.
The way we talk about him, he would have let everybody else monetize him, and we would have got struck.
We would have got we would have got struck 100%.
Oh man, listen,
it does look good. I'm not gonna trash talk it. I'm not. The only two things that I have.
We got time.
We
got time.
I'm gonna bring up some comments here from the people because people have been chatting. Crypto is the only good thing about the Superman trailer.
God damn, Sean. Shit.
That might be one.
God damn, bro.
That might be
one.
That's crazy. Not keen on seeing a battered and bloody Superman. He can't bleed unless he's made a mortal human. Nothing new here except for a dog with a cape. Hoping the final trailer makes my heart.
Okay, hold that thought, though.
Yamcha Superman.
No, but hold that thought. That's a good point. Now, if we're going to go by what James Gunn said about this movie is following All-Star Superman. Now, I know he's not going to follow it script by script, but what happens in All-Star Superman? He starts slowly losing his powers.
Oh, that's true.
So maybe that's the reason why he's looking the way he's looking.
Because
if you notice, remember the scene when he threw the can at Superman? Go back and look. He flinched. Superman not supposed to feel that. You know what I mean?
And not only that, notice when he threw the can, a piece of his hair moved. If he was really the man of the steel, it would have just bing right off the bounce off the head.
So I think he's losing his powers in this one.
Sean did say Crypto the only good thing, and then he said okay, and Hawkgirl too. Brother Man says Superman trailer seems off or not appealing for some reason.
That's what I expected. Like the expectations. This is my worry. The expectations are fucking through the roof. They're through the roof.
Yeah,
that's my worry.
Strange. We might be getting that Doctor Strange effect.
There was a different song. I don't know what song. I haven't watched the trailer.
In the teaser poster, I liked the song in the teaser poster more than I did in the trailer.
Okay. Chase looks so disappointed hearing about the trailer.
Yo, bro, it's like
Chase is just over it. This he's like, just let the movie come out, bro.
I want DC to listen. We talk a lot of shit about DC, but understand, us as comic book nerds win. If DC is at least competitive, we win. We literally win.
We all win.
From one theater back to another theater, and the moves that they make are so terrible. It's like, who decided this shit?
Listen, we want to win.
Not only that, but it also, if you think of, like, I hate to say it this way, but they start coming out with good stuff. Now all of a sudden, Marvel's got, we got to keep pace and do more good stuff. We got, like, it becomes a competition. You know what I'm saying?
So there lies in the problem with Marvel. Marvel got slack because there was no competition. They just said, okay, we're just gonna put this out because nobody's competing with us.
Yep.
Now, if DC can come up and compete, it's like, okay, now we are waking up from our slumber. Let's get back to how we was in phase 1 through 3.
Everyone wins if this is good.
You saw how Penguin did, and you saw the next thing that Marvel said. You saw the next thing that Marvel said. Oh, we're doing Midnight Suns.
Yo,
right after the Penguin, he said, "We're doing Midnight Suns."
That's true.
The Penguin shat on the majority of Marvel TV of all MCU TV. Shat on it.
Oh, this year in general.
I agree.
Listen, and what's crazy is
this year or in general.
Secret Invasion.
Very close to in general.
Oh, we got X-Men 97 this year, bro.
I said very close.
Come on.
And we got Loki.
Hold on. That's a good. Hold on, though. That's a good question. Let's pause real quick.
But think about how many shows we've had versus the one DC show. We've 10 Disney
the
Plus
Penguin
shows.
stops here.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
like,
fellas.
better than 8 of those shows. Yeah, 100%.
But
hold on, fellas. X-Men 97 or Penguin.
Penguin.
See, you have to think about it.
Penguin.
You have to think about it.
X-Men, baby.
I
got Magneto in a speed.
I'm gonna have to go with Big J. Penguin had me feeling too many emotions.
Dude, the Penguin was 97 was just X-Men 97 was cool.
You know what I will say though about X-Men?
When Gambit died, you ain't shared a fucking tear.
That episode was very emotional. But what I was saying is that one thing that I will give X-Men 97. One thing I will give X-Men 97 is I think the reason why a lot of people liked it is because they took a huge risk of taking a show that has been off since the 90s, reviving it, bringing it back, and adding on to a story that just left off on a cliffhanger, and put it out there. And we were blown away week by week by week. They just upped the ante every single week. To the point
Toria, you didn't answer the question.
To the point where we was wanting more.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about it. Wait, I'm thinking about it. I'm picking X-Men. I'm picking X-Men. You know why? Because I look at, like I just said, Penguin clears the majority of Disney Plus's stuff. It's Loki, and it's X-Men 97. What other show is clearing Penguin? None of them. None of them.
Even Loki, I'll be honest with you. Even
Loki's even cutting it close.
Even Loki for me is a debate. That's really debatable.
Right, exactly.
I would probably take Penguin over.
Dude, Miss Marvel, WandaVision, Captain America, freaking Secret Invasion, like Moon Knight.
No,
dude,
that's right. I agree.
If I'm Marvel, I'm looking at that one show and saying, "What the fuck are we doing wrong?" And then they're gonna put Daredevil out there, and that's when it's gonna get interesting.
I think Daredevil's gonna get interesting next year.
That's when it gets interesting.
Yo, kitchen sink and shit.
Bro, what's his name? Charlie Cox was out here talking about how this is bloodier than Netflix. I was like,
what?
He said it the other day.
I mean, listen.
He said this is bloodier than Netflix.
The Cox said it.
He said it. I don't know.
And this is going to be on Disney Plus.
That's what he said.
He's a fucking lie, bro.
I agree, Chase. Big Chase.
No.
He lied.
Deadpool and Wolverine is on Disney Plus now. What are we?
Deadpool and Wolverine's on
there. The first Deadpool's on there. The second Deadpool is on there. All that's on there, bro. You just gotta look for it.
Thing, bro. Like you talking about Dark Deadpool, Daredevil. With the real, like here's a difference. When you do Deadpool and Wolverine, even with all the blood and guts and all of that, it's comical.
Yeah,
it's like it's jokingly, like it's for adults, but it's jokingly. When you do Daredevil,
no jokes,
bro.
No jokes.
It's
March 4th.
Superhero costume, bro.
Yeah, no jokes in that.
I can't see that on Disney Plus. I just can't.
Chase, let me tell you why I think he's not lying without getting to, because John Bernthal's fucking Punisher is in it. That's why. John Bernthal's Punisher. He said he will not come to Disney if they said they fucked around with his Punisher. He said it. He said he wouldn't do it. I know money talks.
Listen, when they did Man Thing, it was done in black and white because they did not want the blood and gut stuff to show up immediately.
Yeah, but they released it in color last year. They
released it now.
They didn't have the age restriction on it yet.
In the beginning, the way they got around that was black and white because you couldn't really see the blood and all that. So at this point, I'm like, They listen. I'll believe it when I see it.
Listen. Punisher, Muse is a bloody ass character. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's gonna.
And
be
honestly,
good.
if this is anything like Ben Affleck's Daredevil, we got a banger on our hands. So
that is 2. That might be fucking 3. That might be fucking 3.
At that point, we now have. Is there an age restriction on Disney Plus?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
So okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, big case because they got the whole old Netflix.
Old Netflix is on there now.
They got it on there.
Okay.
And it's under age restriction. You get a warning before you watch the old Netflix.
No, I'm talking about the controls where you
there is.
It gives you when you log into the old Netflix ones, it gives you a warning. As soon as you put on, like, say you put on the Punisher, it gives you a fucking big ass warning. Are you above the age of 18? Blah 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 blah. That's why they made you set your passwords and your parent controls and how many people you are watching, who's watching on what thing.
And Chase,
if you're not a good parent and you ain't set up your parent controls for your kids not to watch these shows on Disney Plus, go fuck yourself.
And Chase, I can confirm that it's going to be it's going to be like what they say it is because I was on the set that day. It was a limb there and a limb there, a blood splatter here and a blood splatter there. Oh, it's going to be mayhem. I'm just lying. I wish I was there.
I'm like, I was about to say,
I was like, Tori, you've been holding out this whole.
I was about to whisper on them like, I'm like, you motherfucker went to Daredevil and didn't tell anyone?
I was gonna say, you don't tell nobody. Like,
You ain't tell us this shit.
First off, I wasn't even believing in my own lie. I had y'all going up. I should kept
Bro,
going.
I was stunned.
Dude, I was like, where the fuck?
Tori, the more alcohol that gets in us, the more gullible we
I
get.
believe a lot more. That's true. That's true.
I don't know if you saw any of our pre-records last week, but
I did.
Black Storm said, "I'm digging Lois." I haven't seen it yet. God damn it!
Me too.
You know what? She reminds me of the original Lois Lane from the original 1978 Superman movie. When I look at her, even though some of the attire that she had on kind of looks similar.
Yeah,
I got a question for all of y'all. How goofy we gonna get his Clark Kent?
Oh, he goofy?
This is
Just looking at his posture, I can tell
this
that
is
it's
what's
going
gonna
to
sell
be
me
a
the movie.
there.
If I get
I want
True
Christopher
Goofy.
Reeves goofy, man.
if I get full goofy Clark Kent, you lost me. I'm telling you right now.
Wait, why lost you? Because think
I'm about
about
to
it.
say,
Like,
Clark Kent
wait,
is goofy.
what'd you think about Christopher Reeves when he did his Clark Kent?
Christopher Reeves is the GOAT, and I will never talk.
But his
Right,
Clark
but he
Kent
was
was
goofy
goofy.
as hell.
He was goofy.
He was goofy to an extent, but he still had his stature. This
But what-
motherfucker.
all right, but what I'm
God.
saying
This-
is,
this-
How you
this-
doing, guys?
this-
Come on,
this-
this
This is the definition of a nitpick. That's a nitpick right
Yeah,
there.
that is not a fucking nitpick.
Yes, it is.
Leo.
All right.
Leo,
when
he
we
was
get, when we
goofy.
get the fucking the goofiest fucking Clark Kent.
Leo,
with that
what did you think
shitty
about
ass
him?
haircut that he got?
What did you think about him going around the earth to reverse time to bring Lois back to life?
That was goofy.
it was the scream. It was the scream for me.
No,
Right before he did
that
it.
was the best action.
And I love that movie.
That was the first time that somebody went back in time ever in television.
But Leo, let's be honest.
There's
love
no
that
way
movie,
that's true.
But that was goofy, bro. You cannot make time go back by going around the world so many times. It's just not gonna happen, man.
I don't know, bro.
What year did that
tried
come
it?
out?
Have you tried it?
What year did that come out? And you guys are trying to compare it to
78.
now?
Listen,
1978.
yeah, listen.
Exactly.
At that point, there were no rules, and
Thank you.
That's true.
you know what I'm saying. Like, I mean, listen, being a kid at that point,
Yeah,
it only makes sense.
that's true. That's true. Hey,
You know,
I gotta
like,
give you props on
1978,
that one,
baby.
bro.
Hey, we
That's
spin
fact.
this motherfucker backwards. We be listening to fucking.
you gotta go back to tomorrow. Like,
We can go back to tomorrow. We don't gotta go to Australia. We can just be
Right? That's
I
wisdom.
would have done.
Bro, that's like the same theory. Remember the Looney Tunes? If you dig so far up in the earth,
You
you
go
in
to
China.
China.
All right. Let's get to more comments here. I think when Crypto fights and gets pissed off, he will scare us. Shockstein with teeth and flying and growls.
I mean, we might
I
get
was
that.
thinking-
He's not wrong.
I think that's what I was saying.
Not
We saw in this trailer, we only saw a lighthearted version of Crypto of him coming to save him, but we
Thank
haven't
Yoda
seen him
pistol.
get we haven't seen him get mad.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But bro, I'm telling y'all, James Gunn, he going into the dog lovers, the pet lovers, the
Yeah, I get
kids.
it.
Well,
I
here's
get
my
it.
thing.
No.
Here's my thing. Guardians of the Galaxy
But-
3 with animals. Listen, this guy knows how to handle animals. You can't tell me he
Bro,
doesn't.
I cried on this thing, bro.
But
Yo.
if wait.
My man Feast.
Wait.
Yo, that
wait.
shit took me out.
Wait.
Bro, that was sad as freak, bro.
Dude,
What-
that was
what-
sad.
What kind of dog is in the trailer?
It looks like a terrier, I think, or something like
Okay,
that.
so then why didn't he just go with a lab? A lab is the most popular pet in the United States of America.
I think he's going for
He's
cute.
trying to be different.
He's going for cute.
But it's
But the thing is, the goofy Crypto looks like that in the
Whatever.
comic.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever. I'm gonna judge it when I watch it. It's fine.
That's because the other dogs couldn't cooperate. They were just going around just tearing everything up. They was like, bring the next dog in.
You
When
know
you
we're
try to
getting.
overtake this
Wait,
motherfucker, just
wait.
drag this motherfucker.
Wait. Stop. You know what's gonna happen in this movie, right? We're gonna get a fight scene and they're gonna play Who Let the Dogs Out. You understand that's gonna happen?
stop.
No,
No,
dude, stop. Don't put that out there. No.
Don't do
I
that.
Put that
am
in
going to walk
Put that in the
Guys,
universe.
guys,
Don't put that in the
I
universe.
guarantee
Don't do
you in this
Don't
movie
do that.
somewhere
I hope
we
not,
hear Who Let the Dogs Out.
I'm walking
I
out if they do it.
stamp
I'll
it
leave.
He's been
I'm
fucking
walking
up
out.
these
Stamp it
commandos
right
I don't want to see this shit.
now.
I'm telling you, if
Stamp
they play that song in that movie, I'm going to be just like the bride in Kill Bill when the music plays right before she goes for the kill. You know that music that she
You're gonna find James Gunn and give him the 5-point exploding heart technique. I know exactly what they do.
Bro, they do that. It's over, bro. It's over if they do that, man.
Nostalgic said,
Stamp it.
Nostalgic said the actor's last name sucks. Corn Sweat.
That is so petty. That is so petty.
His last name is Corn Sweat.
Corn Sweat.
Brother Man said they're creating a foundation for spinoffs, and they're just going to go back and forth between animation and live. That's all he's doing, and I get it. Listen, if it works, it works. I don't.
The thing is, everybody. The thing is that everybody. This is what we want. We want to know these other DC characters. Everybody wants it.
I agree.
Since Black Adam, we wanted it. We wanted Hawkman. We wanted what's his name?
Manhattan.
Dr. Fate.
Oh,
Dr. Fate. We wanted Dr. Fate.
Dude, I was gonna say I'm kind of intrigued by a Clayface movie.
So am I.
I want to see a different fucking Batman villain.
I've been saying I wanted to see Clayface for a long time.
Hell yeah.
Because they always say Batman has one of the best rogues gallery. But you would never use it, but you would never know because they don't use it.
And the animated series Clayface was amazing. Like they can use it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The only project on that list that we talked about before that didn't intrigue me was Dynamic Duo, because I don't give a shit about Nightwing and Robin.
I don't care. Well, listen, man, hold on.
I don't care.
Hold on. If they somehow throw Red Hood in there, that becomes a whole different movie.
Red Hood is cool. Red Hood is cool.
Red Hood.
Yeah, I got a feeling. I got a feeling Dynamic Duo is going to be a little.
Need a sleeper.
You think so? Really? Because I'm not wrong, right? It's Nightwing and Robin, right? That's who it is. Or which Robin? Which one is it? Is it a version of Robin? Which Robin?
Is it Dick Grayson?
Dick Grayson.
No, Dynamic Duo I think is Dick.
No, is it? Yeah, I think so, right?
Dick Grayson and Bats.
It can't be Dick if Nightwing in it.
Yeah, because Nightwing can't be in Dynamic. Dynamic Duo is Batman and Robin, and it's not Nightwing. So that's what I'm like.
It's Jason Todd. So Jason Todd.
Jason Todd.
Well, wait, Jason Todd though he becomes Red Hood, doesn't he?
Yes.
So Tim Drake, that's probably who it is.
Oh,
it has to be Tim Drake.
Raven the Bold.
Or it had to be Damien. Is either Damien or Tim Drake?
Damien.
Maybe is it?
That's right.
This is my lack of DC knowledge being stupid. Could Dynamic Duo lead into a Brave and the Bold somehow, some way, or be a part of it?
The Robin would have to be Damian Wayne then.
The Robin would have to be Damian Wayne.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be Damien.
Had to be
that's my lack of I don't know that story.
It should be, if it's that, I think it's Dick Grayson and Tim Drake, if I'm not mistaken.
But the problem is here's the other problem. You have DC elsewhere. And Penguin is already hinting at the fucking Court of Owls.
That's happening, by the way.
And speaking of hitting with Penguin, hitting with Penguin, Matt Reeves is hinting at a season two. Which I am awful because I think he's hearing the fans. The fans are in his ear from a distance, and they're saying
Sophia has to be in it, or I send it back. That's
same.
Oh, she's definitely going to be in it, bro.
She's going to be in it, on it, through it.
I need the yellow dress in every color.
Leo, before you get back into the news, Leo, did you have any news with Penguin last week?
Last week
or this
didn't
week?
They get nominated for the Golden Globes?
Yeah, we did that. Yeah.
Okay.
He got nominated.
All of them got nominated. They got nominated for a lot of awards.
Dude, they're winning Emmys. They're completely winning Emmys.
But since we are talking about awards, this awards ceremony it's fairly new. It's called the Astra Awards. It's like a tier below like the Critics' Choice. Well, X-Men 97, they won for Best Animated Series.
Good.
Good.
As they should. Win every award for that animated series.
But you guys never did answer the question.
I
answered. I would take X-Men 97.
Oh no, it's X-Men 97 for me.
Very you said Penguin, right?
Penguin.
Leo, what you got?
X-Men.
I was I would say slightly
Come on,
X-Men, just slightly.
Like so slightly.
I'm gonna have to
Just
go with
slightly.
Big Chase. I got to go with Penguin, bro.
I can't
I
discredit
get
you
it.
for that
I
answer.
get it, dude.
Marvel
I
shit-
am
Marvel-
a gangster
Marvel-
movie kind
I'll
of
take that back. I'll
guy.
take that back. You know
Marvel
what? I take
should
that
be
back.
shitting on
Penguin.
Oh,
You know, I take that back. I'll take that back. Penguin does slightly edge it out because
So we
like,
3 for 3.
It was, and that's a hard
Okay.
decision. That's a hard
It
decision.
is.
And,
It's very
and
hard.
I'll tell you this: I chose Penguin because there is just a little more depth of story there.
There is.
The character development is crazy there.
Yeah.
Vic, like,
Yeah.
listen, when Penguin kills or supposedly kills Vic at the end,
Shit
who
is
saw
whack.
that?
I never saw
I
that
didn't see
coming.
that.
I never saw it.
I
I
didn't
was
see
so
that.
mad. As
No-
soon as
no
they
one
sat
saw
on the
that.
bench, I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah, like, no one saw that.
And it
coming.
was because it was at that moment they had to remind you that as much as some people were starting to like
He's a piece of
Oswald
shit.
Cobblepot, they had to remind you who he is. So now you have to. So now at a point where you felt like you was going to like him, we have to get you back on track and realize you're supposed to hate this dude.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Basically,
it's very
And
true.
that's all I saw on social media after that episode was done. And I went and typed in Penguin on X. I saw so many FUs to Penguin all over the place. Where 2 weeks ago, it was like, I love this Penguin. It changed the FU. Like that's literally the tone change. And now people said they wanted to. Now, then it also was, I hope Batman gets him in Batman 2. They said, "Oh, the Batman signal." They said, "Go get him." They was like, "Send that bat signal up.
Yo,
Go get him." Like,
I'll tell you straight up though, they didn't even need to put that bat signal in the last
They didn't.
episode. They didn't even need
I
to
know
do
that
it.
that was a little cheesy to me.
yeah.
I
They
didn't.
have
They didn't
to.
even need to do that shit, man.
I'll be honest. I thought it was good because they waited until the absolute
end.
Right, and they
Yeah.
didn't go
and then
further
they
than
brought it
that.
up.
They didn't
And
go
I was
further
like,
than that.
okay.
Thank God.
I thought that was
Please,
dope.
yeah, thank
They
God
did
they
that.
didn't go further than that.
Yeah, I thought that was
And I like how they threw so many Easter eggs at you in that last like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We saw the car, we saw him in the suit, we saw the top hat, we saw the umbrellas, and then we saw the signal. All of that happened in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And of course,
and
you know
the
it's
court,
so
and the Court of Owls.
yeah,
The
and
Court of Owls.
Sophia getting the letter from her half sister Selena Kyle, aka Catwoman.
Catwoman.
Boy, imagine they was both in that yellow dress.
Dang.
Listen. We know Selena Kyle ain't gonna wear anything too bright. You know, she sticks to her dark colors.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
doesn't
A
really
black dress-
matter.
She can wear
Doesn't
the,
matter.
she can
A
wear
black
the yellow
dress
dress
was
in
fine.
black. I don't give a shit. As long as it's that damn
Don't
dress.
matter to me. Don't matter.